He took off. He went to his girlfriend's again. We're supposed to get a big storm, and that means it's just me tonight. That's all right. It'll give us time to miss him. We will we'll have a short stream here tonight. If you don't know already, my name's Kevin G Nicholson. I am the host of this YouTube channel, and there is Toby, the first, the only, the first of many. And I did look at that song, and I did practice that song. So you'll be, well, hopefully you'll be pleased at that. Let's see. There, and I gotta turn the volume off there. All right, we're doing good. Participants on that screen. And then go over here, and then I'll give it a run. I did. In fact, let me go into my so many tabs, so much history. Okay, let me see. Manage history. And it was today. And it was oh, excuse me. I suppose I could go into this backwards. I also have a question. Instagram, are anyone on Instagram actually still like real? Because it looks like a lot of AI personnel, and they're always suggesting people to me. And I'm very like, they're like, no, you want to be connect with this person. I'm like, that's not even a real person. You could tell they have 20 hands. There's no way that's a real person. I'm gonna go through the back door on this because that's what I did last time. Okay. There we go. I know I'm working for this. And he was talking about being a man, but and granted, I wear jackets similar to that, but I was thinking, boy, that's a very flaming jacket he's wearing. I mean, I get some flaming jackets, but there we go. See, it did it again. Same thing as last night. So you think this is easy, but it's not. You think it's a booger, but it's not. Oh my goodness, there are people in the room. That jacket is legendary. I did get a haircut. Thank you very much, Rock fans, for noticing. Hey, Saint Trickster. Can you play TNT by AC/DC, please? No. I promised that I'd do something. Guitar player from Ireland. From Rhode Island, Long Island, and Epstein Island? Well, I don't know what island. All right, let me go back into EDAC. See, that's the thing. It's Show me the lyrics. I just want to see the lyrics. God damn. Okay, well, maybe. Hey, Miss Winston! Just give me the lyrics. I'll figure it out on my own. It's if the interweb is fighting me. I hope you appreciate I'm putting the work in. Paul Stanley, Soul Station. There we go. Just lyrics. All right. I'm a man, and I'm proud, I was wrong, Now I'd like to get you back in my arms. I've been strong, give me time and you'll see it. I'll make you believe it. I realize that I'm lost here without you, and I want to live my life loving you. Yes, I do. Once I believed, I believed I should hide all my feelings deep inside. But you lose when you do. Now I can give all I'm talking, the promise I'm making. This is a terrible program. I realize that I'm lost here without you, and I want to live my life loving you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, this KGN cover is really... No, it isn't. But that's all right. But I will practice this, and I will get it to where it belongs, Toby, because you asked for it, and you are the one. It's going to take work, though. I did listen to the song first, but I'm used to going in through that one program, and it just brings it down, and you can read it, and you can do that. It doesn't come up in any of that. I am such a nerd. You are so right. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Kevin G Nicholson. Kevin G Nicholson. You've never felt so much love, so much love, so much love. King Alfred, your face irritates me bad. Good! Diddy Kong. Diddy baby oil the beaver, I don't know. 100,000 bottles had somewhere sure to go. I didn't get invited, so I don't really know. Did he baby oil the beaver and make him a believer? Did he baby oil the beaver? I don't know. That's for you, Easton Vasta. Diddy Kong. Hey, if they have a video game convention out here, we're going to call it Donkey Con. Donkey Con. It's going to be a convention for all video games. every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it. Don't worry. Be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Ba-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Don't worry. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Be happy. Da-da-da-da-da. I did. Don't worry. Ask God to prove his existence. Ask for his love. He will prove himself at the best time. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. Well, I can't prove or disprove you. I can tell you what I believe, and I believe in crystal light, because I believe in me. Scrotum, scrotum, just a bag of wrinkly skin. Scrotum, scrotum, S-C-R-O-T-U-M. What would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem. What would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem in a burlap sack. Drag him in a burlap sack. Bring him in a burlap sack. You're a great singer. Well, that's kind of you to say. I disagree, but I'm trying like hell. And I hope trying has something. You know what I mean? How about, disgust him? Well, you did ask for it, Toby, and you are the one. I'm going to sing you guys the most disturbing and unsettling song you've ever heard in your lives. It's pretty gross, and although I don't encourage the actual actions in this song, it's really worth a listen. Oh, look, my pick's right there. Oh, I forget it. So it's like the waltz. Creeping through a graveyard on a dark and cloudy night. Thank God I brought a shovel, gonna get some tonight. This plot looks freshly planted, the flowers ain't dead. I'm digging up a lover to bring back to my bed. With each piece of dirt that I lift from the hole, I get more excited about a body that's cold. And I hope there are some maggots chewing holes through her skin to add a little life when I stick it on in. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and I never complain. I'm back to the graveyard to do it again. Second verse. I'll backdoor my lover back home in my house. There'll be remnants of a bowel when I pull it back out. Oh, her thing is kind of runny. No need for alarm. Her moldy gray legs just fell off in my arms. Gonna screw me a corpse. Gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. Going back to the graveyard to do it again. Nippers! Well, I hear there's been a fire. Whoopee! Imagine that. You know I like them well done. When the skin is all black, I'll be counting the moments to the funeral day, so I can dig them back up and cart them away. Children, you should sing along if you know the words. It goes like this. Gonna screw me a corpse. Gonna fucking cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. When your wine and princess die, you've been dead for 50 years. I'm going back to the graveyard to do it again. Going back to the graveyard to screw it again. There we are. That's The Corpse Fucker, written by Jan Goldstein. One of the most disturbing songs I've ever heard. Smoking from out the hide at the graveyard was Sparky. Hating outdoor adventures, said hi, hello. Sandy buns, this is peak content, but not as peak as I bet those sandy buns are. Puppy died late last fall. He's still rotting in the hall. Dead puppies aren't much fun. They don't come when you call. They don't chase squirrels at all. Dead puppies aren't much fun. Mom says puppies days are through. She's gonna throw him in the stew. Dead puppies aren't much fun. Dead puppies, dead puppies, dead puppies aren't much fun. Dead, 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 dead. Dead puppies aren't much fun. It's really the smell that makes me cry the most. And there we have dead puppies. Oh, Tomicito, what the fuck, man? I don't know. You know, I'm just here. I'm playing a little guitar. I'm talking to you guys. I'm, playing a little thing. Thank you, Miss Winston. I cried just for you. I bring the talent. Try to bring the talent. What's up, Eric Clapton? No. I'm just Kevin. I have the clap. It's a different thing entirely. Boy, does it burn. I was feeling so bad. I asked my family doctor just what I had. And I said, doctor, I'm just an MD. Can you tell me, what's ailing me? And he said, yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, excuse me. I lost my pick. I lost my place. Can you play If I Was in Heaven? I feel like I know that one. And I just played Dead Puppies. 0 Hour. And we did the Scrotum song. Do a line. What, a Dead Puppies or Scrotum, just a bag of wrinkly skin. Scrotum, SCROTUM. What would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem. What would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem in a burlap sack. Drag him in a burlap sack. Eat him from a burlap sack. That was a real quick. That's the quick version. The quick in and out there. Retromania, hello. I love kitties. Only when I can stick my dick in them. Did I see that? A song about my hemorrhoid. A song about my butt. A song about the things that really hurt. Quite a lot. I like my kitties and my titties, and no one knows it better. I like kitties and my titties. I like them whole a lot. I've been a wild woman for many a year. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. And now that I'm older with golden great store, I never will raise the wild woman no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. Go back to the alehouse I used to frequent. I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit. She answered me, nay. Such a custom as yours I could have any day. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. I pull out of me pocket 3 sovereigns bright. The landlady's eyes open wide with delight. She says I've got whiskeys and wines on the best. And the words I spoke earlier were truly in jest. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. To my parents, admit what I've done, and ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they embrace me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. It is no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No more. Yes, the pizza sauce. I have 1 can in the house in the pizza kit. How long have I been in? Okay, we will do 0 hour. I'm gonna sing a couple more songs first. How about somebody's bound to like balls. I know I'm very fond of balls. Let me take a sip first. So, thanks, guys, for hanging out. It's going to be a shorter stream. I'm going to do a few more songs. We're going to put 0 hour on, and then we'll hang for a little bit. But there's some really out there stuff to come. But first, well, I'm upper class, high society. God's gift to ballroom notoriety. And I always fill my ballrooms, the event is never small. The social pages say I've got the biggest balls of all. I've got big balls, oh I've got big balls. They're such big balls, dirty big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. My balls are always bouncing and my ballroom's always full, and everybody comes and comes again. If your name is on the guest list, no one can take you higher. Everybody says I've got great balls of fire. I've got big balls, oh I've got big balls. It's such big balls, dirty big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. And some for fancy dress, but when they help for pleasure, they're the balls that I like best. My balls are always bouncing to the left and to the right. It's my belief that my big balls should be held every night. We've got big balls, oh we've got big balls. We've got big balls, dirty big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. I'm itching to tell you about them. Crab seafood cocktail. I haven't had crabs in forever. Real troll turkey. Hey, real troll, just smoke a bowl with me, Kevin, mate. All right, we're going to take a smoke. We'll take a small. I have the Sherlock right here. You know, have a little puffity puff. Big ball complex, yes. It's more I'm trying to present myself with big balls because I have none of my own. You got your dog, don't laugh. Hey, you can laugh at me, with me. Laugh up my rectum. Rectum. Damn near killed him. Damn near killed him, that guy. At me? That's all right. You can laugh at me. I laugh at me every time I look in the mirror. I went down the wrong tube. All right. I could probably do this without, but I'm going to do it anyway. Why? Because, well, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? There we go. It's not easy having yourself a good time. Greasing up those bets and betters, watching out they don't four-letter fucking kiss you both at the same time. Smells like something I've forgotten, curled up, dried, and now it's rotten. I'm not a gangster tonight, don't wanna be a bad guy. I'm just a loner, baby, and now you've gotten in my way. I can't decide whether you should live or die. Oh, you probably go to heaven. Please don't hang your head and cry. No wonder why my heart is dead inside. It's cold and hard and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. It's a bitch convincing people to like you. If I stop now, call me a quitter. If lies were cats, you'd be a litter. Pleasing everyone isn't like you. Dancing jigs until I'm crippled. Slut and drinks, I won't get pickled. I've got to hand it to you. You play by all the same rules. It takes the truth to fool me, and now you've made me angry. I can't decide whether you should live or die. Oh, you probably go to heaven. Please don't hang your head and cry. My heart feels dead inside. It's cold and hard and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. Oh, I could throw you in the lake or feed you poison birthday cake. I won't deny I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. I could bury you alive, but you might crawl out with a knife and kill me when I'm sleeping. That's why I can't decide whether you should live or die. You'll probably go to heaven. Please don't hang your head and cry. My heart feels dead inside. It's cold and hard and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. And lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. And that was I Can't Decide by the Scissor Sisters, I believe. Scissor. Seashells by the seashore. C3N Hi. Said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. That's right, lock the door, Kevin's wandering wild. Seizure sisters. I saw my sister had a seizure, man. I said bye, said hi, said bye. Hey, Nicole, 6556. How's grandfather? Did you poop in his bleeding machine again? I know you did. I know you. She snorts like a pig, but she ports like a woman. She snorts like a pig, but she ports just like a woman. Her tail is like silk, and her ears are there for pulling. I keep her in her pen until it's time to do some screwing. Got a piggy little nose, got a piggy little brain. She may not be kosher, but I eat her just the same. Oh yeah. She squeals like a pig, but she squeals just like a woman. Feels like a pig, but she feels just like a woman. Turkey. Her tail is like silk, and her ears are there for pulling. I keep her in her pen until it's time to do some screwing. She got a piggy little nose and a piggy little brain. She may not be kosher, but I eat her just the same. Oh yeah. Why does my fingers smell like pork? Hey-oh! Smell my finger, piggy. Smell something familiar? Ah. That's right, I'm giving birth to a Muppet soon, guys. I'm making a puppet. I'm making a puppet. I'm making a puppet! You know what? That's a good time though, right there, Toby. We're gonna put 0 hour on. We'll do that. What are we at? We're at 36 minutes. We're gonna throw 0 hour on for a few seconds. If you guys have any questions or future requests, stuff you want me to learn the first, now's the time to do it. Let me put that. Well, it's actually Kermit that makes your squeal, but that's because he uses tools. It's not easy being hung. It's very large, some might have said. Kermit! Kermit! All right. Do. All right. So if you guys don't know, this is 0 hour. This is one of the first instrumental tracks I ever laid down and ever published. I got 25 albums out there, and they'll probably be up there for 1 more year at least. So if you're interested in this stuff, just look up Kevin G Nicholson. You'll find him. This is one of Toby's favorites. Ooh, Kush. Ooh. I'll let you guys listen to me. I'm going to go get my THC drink. I'm going to show you guys. Sound View Strawberry Kiwi Social Seltzer. THC infused. Alright, let's see. Crack this open. First time I've ever had a THC drink. You guys are seeing it right here, live. I think you're thinking of TLC. They had hot chicks in their band, but they're not around anymore as far as I know. THC. Mellow? Take it. Take mellow. You all want to see me chug that? Jeez. I'm not really a chugging sort of guy. You take that back. Take that back. You can request whatever you'd like, and we'll see what happens. I'm open to suggestions, and not copyright, then never can tell. But Toby's got he's in command right now. Excuse me. Well, I didn't even like my own stream. Hey guys, if you haven't forgot about it, hit the old like thing. Do the share, do all the button things. That's a good time. I mean, I know this is the way that the streams used to work, but I feel like I should be doing something rather than just like letting the music play. What's my thoughts on the U.S. renaming hockey to ice football? I don't watch either of them, so I don't care. I mean, whatever floats their boat. They can call it Jeremy. They can call it Myron. They can call it Hyman Hammer. I mean, we got the Gulf of America. We can name anything you want. You can name me. My name is Kevin G Nicholson, but you can name me Paul. I might not answer to it, but you can go, hey, douchebag Nicholson over there. How about you? You can name me whatever you'd like. It doesn't. There you go. What's up, Paul? Hey, how you doing? Let me know if you see Peter and Mary. See, this is gonna slide into the most chill stream ever. Generally, I'm like, energy levels up here. But now I'm floating. Because we're supposed to get snow for the next 2 days. Actually, when I was doing independent movies, I would have people call me DB on set, short for douchebag. And people go, DB, what's the next shot on this? What's on this scene? What's the shot? So I told all the interns, I told all the people we were paying to bust my balls all the way through the movie shoots because it was funny. If I can't take a joke, who the fuck can? Oh. Or I guess we're done with that. Well, that was peculiar. So that was 0 Hour. That was off my the first album I released. And again, I got 25 of them out there. Oh, let me throw this up so I don't get any leakage. What is it? 49. I got another 10 minutes. I can hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna put this on. Just me and my frenemy. It's you and me. I'm gonna practice a couple songs too. Put this on first. Just cause. There was such promise at the beginning of it. There we go. That's all right. Ah. All right, what was I practicing earlier? What was the other thing? I'll do that. I was gonna clean my room when until I got high. I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I got high. My room is still messed up, and I don't know why. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I was gonna go to class before I got high. I could have cheated and I could have passed, but I got high. I'm taking it next semester and I know why. Yeah, hey, because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I was gonna go to work, but then I got high. I just got a new promotion, but I got high. Selling dope, and I know why. Yeah, hey, because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I was gonna go to court before I got high. I was gonna pay my child support, but then I got high. They took my whole paycheck, and I know why. Because I got high, because I got high. Gonna pay my car note until I got high. I was gonna get along the boat, but then I got high. Now the tow truck's pulling away, and I know why. Yeah, hey, because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I was gonna make love to you, but then I got high. I was gonna eat your pussy too, but then I got high. Now I'm jacking on, and I know why. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I messed up my entire life because I got high. I lost my kids and wife because I got high. Now I'm sleeping on the sidewalk, and I know why. Yeah, hey, because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I'm gonna stop singing this song, because I'm high. Singing this whole thing wrong, because I'm high. I don't sell one copy, and I know why. Yeah, hey, because I'm high, because I'm high, because I'm high. That's it. I've driven everyone out. No, there's one person hanging in the background. That's all right. What else can I play? I got a bunch here. I might as well practice that well. Yeah, I'll do that. It's been a while. Halfway down the stairs is the stair where I sit. There isn't any other stair quite like it. It's not at the bottom, it's not at the top. So this is the stair where I always stop. Halfway up the stairs isn't up and isn't down. It isn't in the nursery, it isn't in the town. And all sorts of funny thoughts run through my head. It really isn't anywhere, it's somewhere else instead. Halfway down the stairs is the stair where I sit. There isn't any other stair quite like it. It's not at the bottom, I'm not at the top. So this is the stair where I always stop. I always liked that one. That one always was a little nice. Storms are coming. All right. Oh yeah, that happened too. Boy, it goes quick, doesn't it? Oh, I know. I'll do that. If I can remember. Yep, there it is. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I were special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I don't belong here. Ooh, just running out the door. Oh. You run, 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 run. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. Fucking special. I wish I were special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. That one's not terrible. and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, 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 stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. The sky that we look upon should tumble and fall. Oh, the mountain should crumble. Cry, I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me, stand by me. There we are. Hey, it's me, Tyson is back. Sparky's at his girlfriend's. He'll be gone until Thursday. So that's going to be it. Got ears lowered, brother? My ears look a little low. No, ladies hang a roll. They wobble to and fro. They tie him in a box and you tie him in a bow. Can ya come over your shoulders like a continental soldier? Ears hang a roll. I don't think I like you anymore. You used to watch me shave. Now all you do is stare at the floor. Oh, dear penis, I don't like you anymore. Used to be you and me, a paper towel and a dirty magazine. That's all we needed to get by. Now it seems that things have changed, and I think that you're the one to blame, dear penis. I don't like you anymore. And it talks to me, says, dear Kevin, I don't think I like them anymore. 'Cause when you get to drinking, you book me places I've never been before, dear Kevin. I don't like you anymore. Why can't we just get a grip on our man-to-hand relationship? Come to terms with truly how we feel. When we put our heads together, we just stay home forever, dear penis. I think I like you after all. And dear Kevin, while you're shaving, shave my balls. You show them to me next. Balls? I'll show you my balls. Here, let me show you my balls. I got some balls right here. Those are my balls. Now, if you look real close, I'll put these balls go on my chin just like that. See, if I put the balls on my chin, they make that special little noise. Ooh, that's right. Look at my balls. Look at me play with my balls. I like playing with my balls. I'm like David Bowie in a labyrinth. Look at that fucking bullshit. You give me a fourth ball, I'll put that all over the place. It's a crystal, nothing more, nothing less. Those are my balls. Jennifer Connelly put those balls in her mouth. She was only a young lady. Rhode Island. I'm just a regular Joe with a regular job. I'm your average white suburbanite slob. I like football and porno and books about war. I got an average house with a nice hardwood floor. My wife and my job, my kids in my car, my feet on my table, and a Cuban cigar. Sometimes that just ain't enough to keep a man like me interested. Oh no, no way. I know I gotta go out and have fun. Someone else's expense. Oh yeah. I drive really slow in the ultra fast lane while people behind me are going insane. I'm an asshole. Yo. I use public toilets and I piss on the street. I walk around in the sometimes and how about this heat? I'm an asshole. I like to park in handicapped spaces while handicapped people make handicapped faces. I'm an asshole. Maybe I shouldn't be singing this song, ranting and raving and carrying on. But maybe they're right when they tell me I'm wrong. Nah, I'm an asshole. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have myself a 1967 Cadillac Eldorado convertible, hot pink with whale skin hubcaps and all leather cow interior, big brown baby sea light for headlights, yeah. And I'm gonna drive around that baby at 1 mile per gallon, sucking down quarter-pounder cheeseburgers from McDonald's, the old-fashioned non-biodegradable styrofoam containers. And when I'm done sucking down those greaseball burgers, I'm gonna wipe my mouth the American flag, and I'm gonna toss styrofoam containers right out the side, and there ain't a goddamn thing anybody can do about it. You know why? Because we got the bombs. That's why. 2 words: nuclear fucking weapons. Okay? Russia, Germany, Romania, they can have all the democracy they want. They can have a big democracy cakewalk right through the middle of Tiananmen Square, and it won't make a lick of difference because we got the bombs, okay? John Wayne's not dead. He's frozen. As soon as we find the cure for cancer, we're going to thaw out the Duke, and he's going to be pretty pissed off. You know why? Have you ever taken a cold shower? We'll multiply that 15 million times. That's how pissed off the Duke's going to be. And we're going to get the Duke, and John Cassavetes, and Lee Marvin, and Sam Peckinpah, and a case of whiskey, and we're going to drive down to Texas. I'm an asshole. Yo. A-S-S-H-O-L-E. Everybody, A-S-S-H-O-L-E. I'm an asshole, and I'm proud of it. I haven't done that in a while. That's always a little fun to do. Sucking down my THC drink. This is the first THC drink I've ever drank. How are we doing? Let's take a look at the tab. Did we break it over? No. No, having a resurgence, no, that's not a bad thing. I don't know why I sounded also. Take a look here. 0709. Excuse me. Got bubbles all over the place. Here's my. Got a knife. Ah! He's got balls. He's got a knife. He's got a book. He's got a pick. Let's take a look. See what we got. Hey, Rodolfo. Hello. Did that, did that, did that, did that, did that. Did that. Wow, I did a lot of these. Excuse me. Ooh, I could do the gambler. I haven't done that in a while. Let's ring that up. How you doing, Rodolfo? Hope all is well with you and yours. Have a piece. Good spell. There we go. Do a couple. I said I was gonna do a couple like 5 songs ago, but I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. Cause why would I? On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took a turn to staring out the window at the darkness. Boredom overtook us. He began to speak. He said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. The night got deadly quiet, and his face lost all expression. He said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you'll learn to play it right. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. What was the other one? That one went too quick. Let's do. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old and older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Alabama, take me home. Country roads. All my memories gather around her. Miner's lady, stranger to the water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, I hear a voice in the morning, how she calls to me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been on yesterday. Country road, take me home country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, take me home, down country road, take me home, down country road. Yeah, little country roads. That's a good looking fuckable with a new haircut, Kevin. Oh, thank you, Betty. It's awful nice to get a shake. I've been right over. Hey, Luana. Very nice. Thank you very much. Sparky's at his girlfriend, so I'll be solo for the next few days. But I thank you all for stopping by. If you don't know already, my name is Kevin G Nicholson. Kevin G Nicholson. You've never known so much love, so much love, so much love. I'm broadcasting from Connecticut. It's a state in the upper northeast corner of the United States. United States, United States. We're about to get covered by a foot of snow. The next 2 days we're gonna see a lot of white powdery substance. So let's go, so let's go. Luckily I'm all stocked up. But the good thing is I'll be able to stream a couple extra times. That's a good question. Tell you what, field trip. Field trip. Let's see what it's doing now, shall we, children? All right. Took you off your tether. Remember to ask about my candle painting. Look at that. Some people don't see the candle, but I definitely see the candle in there. Let's go see. Uh-oh. Ooh. You see that? That's a lot of... Yeah, it's coming down. That's a lot of snow there. It's coming down all right. There's something. I don't know if you can see. I can see the individual flakes, but I guess you guys can't see it so well. But it's there. You can definitely see that. Oh. Huh? Okay. There. The snow has begun. I'm going to be trapped inside for a while. It's all right, because that means I'll get to stream a couple extra times over the next few days. I'll be able to start earlier tomorrow. Put this back in your bum. Hey, hold on a second. Only pinch for a second. See? No need to bring the authorities in it. Oh, there's the Wow, I've been going a good chunk. All right, let's take a look real quick. Bibbidi bit bitty bop bitty boo. Hey, that's good. At least we got over that. And that's fine where it is. The other thing I was doing Wonderwall. And then Late Night Vibes and Rides. Oh, no. What's up, man? What's up, man? It's Late Night Vibes. Where do I buy a Pish Mug t-shirt? Well, let me show you. Let me show you. Some people say today, where can I get a Pish Mug t-shirt? Oh, look at that. That right there, that's your Pish Mug t-shirt. If that don't entertain you and the ones you love, I don't know what will. We'll hang that over here. The snow would trap you inside. It also means it'll trap Sparky outside. That's true. He made his choice, man. I mean, ultimately, if I could have stayed inside with my girlfriend during the snowstorm, I probably would have done that. But I don't have a girlfriend. I don't particularly even really want a girlfriend, because that could also mean I would be trapped for 2 days with a girlfriend who, depends. Are we talking at the top of the relationship? Are we talking about after the 9-month itch? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say. Actually, probably wouldn't be hard at all. She'd have to work at it. They never want to put any work at it. They just want to show a little snatch and then, welcome to the old girlfriend club. Yeah, but I'm not quite, what's the word? I'm not quite red-pilled. I'm not like an incel per se, because I have had girls approach me, but I'm very distant. Because, But at least we ain't gay. Yet. See? It's always the yet that gets you. Yeah. Oh, I can feel my prostate. My prostate is itchy. I need more weed. Luckily, I got plenty. Got a nice little grinder right here. In case sets in during the late stages. I almost buy that because of Ian McKellen. If anyone gets that. But I don't think I'll ever want to smoke the skin flute. It's not really in my nature. I mean, that's just me. I mean, if you want to do it, by all means. If it makes you happy, you can put whatever you want in your mouth. I'm not gay, though. Yet. See, that's always I'm not an amoeba. Yet. He's going on that around. Sub, are you telling me that I'm to be submissive? I'm not a submissive sort of guy. I'm entertaining, and sometimes I'm accommodating. I can't get on. It's hard to get on my knees. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't got it, man. Hey, look at this. You can change the modes. You can get all the colors of the rainbow. I'm very excited. I get to go back to the local Renaissance fairs once all the snow frickin' melts and the season changes. So I get to go out and dress up and do all my. I don't call it cosplay per se, but I do get to dress up snazzy and go out with the camera and go, hey, talk to me. People are like, all right, rock on. I'm not really trapped inside. It's snowing here in the Northeast. We're supposed to get like a foot. It's already started. I'm not planning on going anywhere over the next 2 days. So I got a lot of food in the cupboards and in the fridge. And I got weed, I got tobacco, I got everything I could possibly need. But I'm not planning on leaving anytime in the next couple of days. Whereas the other guy has abandoned me. He is off at his girlfriend's house in Providence, which is about 45 minutes away. And that's fine, because they can share their sweet, sweet love in the privacy of her sweet, sweet home, and not in the sweet, sweet home. So, yeah, he won't be back until Thursday. That's when the regular scheduled program comes back. And that's, it'll be fine then. In the meantime, well, I'll be playing. I'll be playing every night, at least one. I'll be streaming at least once a day. Tonight was very long. We're coming in on 90 minutes. But that's because you're here and I'm hanging with you and LOL Cool J and just kind of. I mean, I'm not in any particular rush. I mean, the worst thing is. But tomorrow I plan on getting back to streaming. I mean, I'm streaming now, but I mean out with the guitar and really like pumping out some good stuff. This was all right. THC infused. It was all right. I don't know if I necessarily feel stoned by it, but even with this, I mean, And if you're not from Connecticut, marijuana is recreationally legal, which is why I'm able to buy this in the stores and why I'm able to smoke it right now. How many milligrams? Good question. Looks like 3.8. Here, I gotta use this. This is my superpower. I don't know if you can tell. This is like the overpowered flashlight. That's the only way I can read this. 3 milligrams of CBD, 3 milligrams of THC, and 3 milligrams of CBG. I don't even know what the hell CBG is. But that's what it says on the can. And then it's got a whole bunch of other stuff. Protein, no protein, like 10 calories. Oh, it was made in Bloomfield, Connecticut. That's right up the road for me. Kind of. Chill it, sip it, feel in about 10 to 15 minutes, refrigerate after opening, and consume within 48 hours. We're not gonna make it. No, we're not gonna make it. I just shit my pants and the floor. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. What's up? I bet I can make you laugh. Go give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. If you can make me chuckle, if you can make my ass chuckle, you can call me Chuckle Ass. You can call me Up Chuckle. You can call me DB, good old douchebag. You know, like what the hell do I know? True wisdom is knowing I'm an idiot, and I can vouch for that. Should I show you guys the candle painting? We're wearing a 21 milligram nicotine patches. I'm taking my nicotine patches rectally right now. I have a ton of them. They just like jammed up there, wrapped around $100 bill. That's how I get my nicotine patches. I have to boof my nicotine. Can you do that? Well, technically I could do anything I want. Is this real? No. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna start drinking though. No, I'm not even gonna stop the stream. I'm just gonna hang out with you guys and just get hammered. Is that all right? Can I do that once? It doesn't always have to be a show. And I can share my stories. I can just like open up with you guys. Surfer, Dude Aqua. Nicotine patches make my cigarettes stronger. Yeah, they make them taste better too. Cool, drink and smoke. That's right. Yeah, I tell you what, we'll do another quick field trip. Let's go to the fridge. I gotta. This is my can. This is the actual painting. I don't know if you can tell. That's my candle. And the candle turned out, so I had to put it on a t-shirt, which says, ask about my candle. I think, some people think that's kind of cool. All right, let's go into the, yeah. Look at all that bacon. It's terrible bacon, though. All right. We got a fridge full of stuff. We got blueberries for the morning. We got some Barks. Barks says bite. Barks says bite me. We got a little Dr. Pepper in there. And then we got a Ready Whip in case some girl with perky nipples comes in. I'm going to use that on her. What we got here? There's a start. Nasty ice. Oh, there it is. All right, now we got my beer. So I'm like a spider made of light. I got webs everywhere. Oh, my tabs just crashed. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, we're back. Plug it back in. There we go. And restore all crash tabs. Lee-dee-dee-dee. Mark Preston said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. My name, if you don't know already, my name's Kevin G Nicholson, and I'm about to get hammered. Hammered! Oh, the crack of a beer. You know the place, you get somewhere. That is god-awful. So I like to come on here. Most of the time I play guitar, but I decided tonight, I'm going to pretty much just play with my balls. I put these balls on my chin. Hey, Mushy Ripper. Mushy Ripper, how you doing, man? How you doing, mate? Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's talk, drink, and smoke together. It's amazing. Now I'm free. Now I can talk. I can talk, I can drink, I can chillax. Something's on that shouldn't be on. Something locked. Number lock. Aha, I got it. Hey, Saran. Chill. Yeah, I'm pretty chill right now, man. This is WTRD, Turd FM. I'd like to thank you for stopping by and listening. I don't know why my voice just turned this way, but that's all right. I'm going to be going that way for these good 7-8 hours now. Nerds are cool. You ever eat Nerds, the candies? Those aren't bad. It's like sweet. Is that a denture you're wearing? Yes, it is. I had my teeth removed so I could suck my own dick. You could teach, you could talk about what each picture of your artwork is about. That's not a bad idea. I can do that for a little bit. Because, I mean, you guys see this stuff all the time, but I don't know how people tell. Right, but let's go, we already did the vagina. But this right here, that is from my album Freshly Shaved October. That's supposed to be the pubic mound right down there. That's supposed to be the navel. And if you kind of look at it, it's supposed to be hips and the legs going in. But it's supposed to resemble a vagina without being a vagina. So that was on my sixth album, I think. And I thought it was funny at the time, even though it's not. I mean, there's no technical expertise. If you look back here, you can see those pictures back there. I took all of those photographs of those models, and those pictures are all over the place because I considered myself a very decent photographer. That's an article, believe it or not, that's me. That's in the paper. And that's when I set up my artwork up in Putnam. So another, I don't know if I could stay on there because there's boobies. I don't want YouTube to get mad at me. That is, it's all about the eyes, the gaze, the welcoming gaze of the better of the women. This right here is remember to stay in the moment, appreciate the moment. That's Mandarin. We have, this is my attempt at a hummingbird. in front of a rainbow waterfall is what it was going for. I don't know how successful I was. And of course, this is Morgan. It's a girl I met at Strange Creek. It's not what she really looks like, but that's what inspired the painting. And that's tapping into power. That's what I was going for with that. It's me trying to channel my energy. We got, I don't know if you can see this. Now, originally, when I first did this, there are words all through this. If I go in real close, you might even be able to see. And there are words all the way through this that are supposed to kind of inspire a little bit or give you an idea. And so those hands are my hands, but they're supposed to be casting like energy into the universe. And then someone pointed out that if you pull back, it looks like my hands are on somebody's butt. So I was kind of amused by that. But believe it or not, this is actually a pretty deep, like this is a deep piece. There's a lot to it, but you can't see all that stuff from the distance. You got to kind of like be up front. Okay, then we got, this is Just a Still Life. Was inspired by another larger piece. We got autumn leaves down on my front lawn. And then when the trees find love in the sunrise, it occasionally happens. This one right here is me praying for more time. I don't know if you could tell, it's laid out like a clock. So and that's me praying to the gods over there going, hey, I could use a little more time. And then this right here is a path into the woods over a bridge. And we got this one right here is, that's downtown. That's with all the street lights reflecting off the freshly rained on pavement. And then we got, that's kind of a dreaming, that's a manifestation of what I would like. I like girls to be smaller than I am. Small, tiny, petite. And then we got some ghost wolves here. And the ghost wolf pups. And that's right over here is Gandalf's tree. And over here we have another downtown after a rain. And all this is acrylic on canvas. Right, just down here, some waterfalls in the Caribbean. And we got a couple others over there. The path thing was just, I was trying to do the techniques, so I did a bunch of those. So yeah, I had to stand on my, I'm standing on my bed. The ceiling's right there in order to show you this. So yeah, so there's the short. I have so many paintings, but those are the ones that are hanging here. Those are the ones that are closest to me. I mean, I got, you know, even close at hand. Boredom is nothing more than the abundance of free time. Use your agency. I do a bit of that word art and stuff because I like it. But again, I have hundreds. No, I probably have 1,000 paintings in this apartment. So yeah, for what that's worth, I too have a denture. Well, it's handy because otherwise, you know, you don't have the denture. It's harder to eat. I find I don't really need I have the bottom ones. I never use them. Am I circumcised? Yes, I am. I mean, I didn't do it myself. It was done before I was conscious of it, but yeah. Why? What kind of club am I trying to get into? Oh, yeah, 143. No rush. I'm gonna smoke a little legal marijuana here. I'm pleased. I mean, for a solo stream, I still managed to get over 1,000 views. So I'm like, all right, I'm kind of okay. I have nothing else to prove in regards to the YouTube tonight. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm just going to get loaded in front of you guys. You believe that? $100 to $150 each. Yeah, that's pretty much that is the price for most of those. Especially the smaller ones are like $100, and the larger ones are like 150. And I don't try to rape people for them. You know what I mean? I like them, but if I like them that much, I'd probably have a print and I can put it on a T-shirt or something like that. Yay, Natty Ice, Ruger and Rex. It's terrible beer, but it does its job. So down with it. Where'd you buy it? I want one. Kenneth Olson. Kenneth Olson. Oh, I got it offline. You could probably pull it up. It wasn't expensive either. I think it was like $20 shipped, and it's been going for a good. I've had it for a good 3 years, and it recharges. It's really I really like it. I would recommend it. It really it's done very well for me. Nice dentures, liberal. What makes you think I'm a liberal? I'm nice, but liberals aren't nice anymore. So I wouldn't consider I'm whatever the nice party is. Because I don't want to shoot anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want don't lie, don't steal, be nice. Those are my three rules there. And then and true wisdom is knowing that I know nothing. That's pretty much where I'm going for from there. So, you guys do with that as you will. I certainly hate feminist bullshit. I hate the feminists. Like if there's someone like I was recently tried in a court of law and found not guilty. But in the prosecuting roles, I did have Ursula from The Little Mermaid and Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians were the people trying to prosecute me. True story. Your independent party or the know nothing party. Yeah, independent kind of fits me really. What is this live about? I like your bow tie, by the way. Well, typically I'll sit here and I'll play music, and which I did for most of the top of the stream. And I just showed off my art, which you can still see on the walls behind me. Typically it's music, comedy, local area things that are happening in New England. I go to local area events and I cover them, and then on the live stream I come out here generally with my buddy and we play guitar and we joke around. Tonight it's just me, so it's a little different than typical. But I stream every day. Tell you a joke. Okay, guy goes into this bar. He goes up to the bartender. He goes, bet you $100 I can sing out my ass. Bartender goes, there's no way you can sing out your ass. It's a bet. Puts $100 down on the bar. A guy jumps on top of the stool, jumps on top of the ball, pulls down his pants, shits everywhere. Bartender goes, what the hell? Why'd you do that? And he goes, I was clearing my throat. I know it wasn't that good, but if I laugh, there's your joke. It's a joke, folks. There's gonna be here's another one for you. Here in New England, we're starting to get Comic-Cons and conventions. So they're doing a retro video game convention out here. It's going to be called Donkey Con. Donkey Con. As opposed to Donkey Punch, which is a completely different thing. See what I'm saying? I mean, You paint on boards or canvas? Those are stretched canvas. The first one. Whatever makes you laugh, guys. Have you ever been to Quahog? Is there a real place called Quahog? Because Rhode Island's very small. I'm sure I could probably find it if it really exists. Because Rhode Island is like spitting distance from my house. I like Box 360. Hi, I like your bow tie. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you appreciating this tie. But I know I think Quagmire gets the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? Giggity goo. I love Quagmire. Ah, yeah. I forgot I'd even putting the bow tie on. Putting the bow tie on because I'd been. This is like generally I'll dress up when I go out to events because I have a like a costume for that. But around here, it's just I don't know. You can tell I'm wearing one of my T-shirts. It's from one of my recent albums, Electric Euphoria, which you can find. I've not. I have a Knot 360 that still works perfectly. What was it? Yeah. I had an Xbox. I liked it. It was good for a while. I think like my ex girlfriend might have taken it out of the house. I didn't care. I was just like, I'm done. I got a supercomputer over here. I'm fine. I don't need any gaming systems. Why did you retract your message? Did it break? I don't know why people do that. No, it's a typo. Oh, all right. You're not being graded. Like I am not proofreading what you guys are writing in here. I'm surprised you guys are still here because I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just hanging with you. Like generally, I feel like I should be like jazz hands. Da 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 da. Now I'm just like, eh. When am I getting married again? It's very unlikely that I'll ever get married again. Thought maybe he broke it after saying it works perfectly. Shit. I'm not rushing towards marriage. I'm not rushing towards marriage. I'm not even rushing towards dating. I figure if someone wants to put the effort into like attracting my attention, but I'm not doing it like I'm not chasing nobody. I'm done. I am done chasing. I will never chase a girl ever again. And I certainly will not nurture scorpions ever again. I have nurtured my fair share of scorpions. And nurturing scorpions is when you're trying to make life better for people you think care about you, and then you discover no, they're not. They don't care about you. They're just trying to help them. And then you're like, ah, oh, fuck. Because essentially you've just made your enemy stronger. So don't nurture scorpions, folks. That's right. Although I like Keanu Reeves, which is kind of surprising. He was the one, man. I kind of like Paul Abdul, too. Or at least I like that she had that one album. Although I'm getting her confused with the other Jackson, Janet Jackson, too. Yeah, I like that. What's the whole Sigma stuff? That he's a Sigma male as opposed to the Alpha and the Beta. And I kind of feel like if those things are pseudo accurate, I kind of feel Sigma myself because I don't want to I don't want to bully my way in charge of anything. But I'm gonna do my. I don't want to tell anyone else how to do shit. Well, she was a babe back then. She was. But that's the thing. We were allowed to think that people were hot back then. It was like we were able to go, that ass show, you know? uh, and we were allowed to be that way. Now, it's, if you even say it, if you even glance at someone the wrong way, then it's sexual assault. You're a misogynist. Really? Am I a misogynist? Nice tits. Paula, Janet, and Madonna. Oh, Madonna. I like Madonna because she was willing to show it all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respected her. She was like, yeah, look at my cookie. Look at my cookie. Look, you want to eat my cookie? I was like, yes, I do want to eat your cookie. I was a teenager then. I was like, oh, Madonna, like a virgin. Hey, not anymore. You are so far not a virgin anymore. You kidding? I saw the second video. You just got orgy time. Orgy, Madonna. I love Madonna though. And even now, I'm like, I mean, granted, she's older than I am, but still, she's still trying to put put in the good show, I guess. She's still putting in the effort. But let's face it, women don't age well in general. Occasionally, you'll get the rarity, but most of the time, uh, once the milk goes bad, it doesn't get unbad. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sure if she had enough money, I'm sure she sewed that sucker shut just so they could break it up. That's right. You could reseal your clam with modern technology, children. What's your favorite classic car? I like a 1970 Super B, but my dream truck is a 1999 Dodge second generation. My favorite classic car is a Datsun 210 hatchback, and I wish I could have another one. This is my favorite car. Hey, Toto, good to see you, man. Chestnut do worth effort. Don't misgender personnel. You can't say he or she anymore. No, I just open with nice tits. It's funny how I'm getting older. I'm like distantly related to Jack Nicholson, like third or fourth something. And so now when I see people, I can hear the Uncle Jack kind of going on. So you want me to see those boobs, don't you? You can tell me it's all right. You know what I mean? That voice starts coming in. Ah, that was it was a good movie. It was a good movie, and Jack did a great role. I I like him. I didn't like what happened to him in the movie, but it's fiction, so it's a great movie though. I was too young to get it the first time I saw it, and then I watched it again like a couple decades later, and I'm like, oh. Have you ever had those moments where you're like, oh, I was so stupid when I was young, and you weren't stupid because you weren't paying attention. You just couldn't possibly know certain references. You just don't have that time. Yeah, Clockwork Orange was one of those for me. I hated Clockwork Orange. Like I get it now, and so I can appreciate it artistically now. But that one scene where they broke into the house and they had their way with the wife and stuff like that, I was not cool with that. And then even now, occasionally I'll see something on TV and it'll affect me emotionally, and I have to remind myself, Kevin, this is fiction. This didn't actually happen. This is someone telling you a story to evoke these emotions, and I have to kind of like walk myself back from the edge and go, okay, it's all right. People said his brain was infected by devils. Beginning thinkers with answers. Well, see, that's the thing. Are there any real answers, though? True wisdom is knowing I'm an idiot. And you guys know more than I do. Ah. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me while I get hammered at the end of the day in the midst of a snowstorm. It's amazing. Like I've never wanted winter to end so badly because I'm so excited about going to the Ren Fair and get going outside again and doing my garden and all that stuff. So I'm getting a little claustrophobic, but I'm like, all right, I can get through. Gotten through much worse than just a little solitude. So, excuse me. What is the drink? This is natural ice, 5.9% alcohol. It's not very good, but it does the job and it's very inexpensive, which is why I do it. And it's very easy on my stomach. I don't get hangovers often. So that's the other. I like it's. I'm in a routine on a Sunday, bro. Yeah, I don't have to work tomorrow. Why wouldn't I? Believe it or not, this is my job. This is the only job I have. Is doing this with you guys. Hey, Kane, it's been a while. Howdy. Important question, brother. All right, animal shorts. Go for it. Gonna be in the 80s this week here already. Too windy though. Can't do much. You've been in jail? Sorry, Kane. I avoided jail since we talked last. What is your favorite movie? I mean, like Christine, She's a Killer. I like Christine, She's a Killer. Christine, the one about the car. My favorite movie? You guys are going to probably laugh at me. I think my favorite movie, for emotional response, it was Braveheart. That was like one of my favorites. And then The Matrix knocked that one back, the first one. And then I realized that was the Jesus story, but I still really liked it. So I'm still gonna go with those. I'm gonna go Braveheart and The Matrix in that order, and then, and most of the original like Star Trek stuff. I'm a nerd for that shit. I love old Starfleet. I don't like this new Starfleet Academy bullshit. I don't like this woke bullshit. Let me take a personal stand and go. This woke bullshit. It's not. It was nice if they were really trying to be nice to everyone, but that's not what it is. It's yelling at anyone who's not doing it the way they want it done. You know what I mean? That's what really gets me. Do I like Chuck Norris? Hey, Chuck Norris was one of the best martial artists and is probably still one of the best martial artists. But the only thing he's scared of in this entire world is Betty White. And she's already passed. So I think Chuck Norris, he's pretty much a god now. I like Chuck Norris. I love Chuck Norris jokes. I love Betty White. I thought Betty White was awesome. Spock didn't actually tuck. I don't know why I think that's funny. Chuck Norris rich with a Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus Norris. Chuckosaurus. Xavier Farrell said hi. Chuck Norris was born. He drove his mother to the hospital. I love those fucking jokes. I really do. Tyrannosaurus. How is it now I have a full room again when I've just been like freaking doing nothing? Jonathan Keeling, Fagosaurus. What are you talking about? You're a good banter guy. That's why. All right, rock on. I'm shocked. Alf Ale from Wild. Oh wait, no, that's my unofficial girlfriend from Turkey. How you doing? I'm trying to read the letters, going, what is that? No, it's Denise. The fuck did I walk into? I'm about to make babies, Muppet babies. With my rectum. Damn near killed them. All right. We're getting a big snowstorm. The snow's already starting to come down. We're supposed to get a foot tonight over the next couple of days. So, but I got supplies. I got beer. I got, everything I could possibly need except a lover. Except love. But I'm all right with that too. So I'm just kind of holding up. I was gonna end this like an hour ago, but people have been in here talking to me, so I'm like, I'll hang out. New York, Connecticut. Uncle Jack was a great actor, and you should listen to every word that comes out of his fucking mouth. That was pretty good. That was in his range. See what I'm getting? You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. I have breakfast 40 feet away from 20 people who are trained to kill me. I love Jack Nicholson. It's lagging a lot because of my internet. Hold on a second. Hey, I'm here for a little bit. They agreed they would hang out with me until I got hammered, so I'm gonna drink down and maybe I'll play another song or two. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know, I'm kinda rolling with it. Back talking about my coming. You're coming? Wow. Nice. Wish I was coming right now. Love comes in spurts. Was that Jay Giles' band? I think that was. Correct me, guys. You guys are smarter than I am. Remember, you got to keep me honest. I should learn to play that. I should learn to play some Jay Giles' band. You eat it? Of course you do, Nicole. I would expect nothing less. I would expect nothing less. I eat the poo. Look at me. I eat the poo. I eat the poo from you. Why, that was absolutely fecalicious. I farted just for you. I can smell it, pit viper. It smells like a Bulgarian pit viper. Do eat yours only when there are nuts and corn in it. You have to see the whole pieces of nuts and corn kernels. Rock fan. Good night, Kevin. 10:30 is past my bedtime. See you all tomorrow. Good night, Rock fan. I appreciate you hanging out. It's a pleasure as always. Surprised you hung out as long as you did. But I'm grateful for it. Boo, glitched Rudy. Why are you booing me? You're hurting my feelings. Whoa, feelings. Finian Fishley said hello. Hello, new mods. BBB schmuck. Boring. No, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You're fantastic. You're loved. Did you hear Ozzy Osbourne died? Yeah, it's very sad. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Bulgarian bit by ball. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. I'm very grateful to that. Oh yeah, I managed to. The guitar is up. much, Bulgarian Pit Viper! And fuck you, Derek number 7. I'm just kidding. You can say whatever you want at me. I don't ever take it seriously. I mean, look at me. How could I? I mean, I'm wearing this tie. Scrotum, scrotum, just a bag of wrinkly skin. Scrotum, scrotum, SCROTUM. What would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem. What would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Stranger danger that. Scrotum in a burlap sack. I like Epstein, but he didn't let me on the island. I liked Bill Cosby, but he never made me a drink. No, what you really need sounds like me when I cook. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a cook. I like that. And again, that was so very nice, Bulgarian. Bulgarian. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Have you ever heard this song? Welcome everybody to this place. We can pull up a chair or you can pull up my face. We've got everything, the only thing that we lack is a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Drive me around in her Cadillac. She's not down on her knees, she will be flat on her back. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Give her little bitty tits and a little bitty ass. A fucking machine that never runs out of gas. A body like nobody's ever seen before. She recently inherited a liquor store. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Drive me around in her Cadillac. She's not down on her knees, she will be flat on her back. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. We'll make her a magic finger mama that can roll up my dubs. The best of the West at cooking Chinese food. She doesn't like to shop and she doesn't wear clothes. She always compliments me on the size of my hose. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Drive me around in her Cadillac. She's not down on her knees, she will be flat on her back. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Well, she doesn't want to marry and she doesn't want to fight. She doesn't give two shits if I stay out all night. I bring home another woman, she just gives me a smile. We take off our clothes and then we fuck in a pile. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. Drive me around in her Cadillac. She's not down on her knees, she will be flat on her back. I want a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. We'll make her 3 feet tall, and she'll stand about to here, right about to there, with a flat hat on her head so I can rest my beer. I want a rich, young, dumb maniac. Drive me around in her Cadillac. She's not down on her knees, she will be flat on her back. I want a rich, young, dumb, full of cum, a rich, young, dumb nymphomaniac. I more have the body of Greek pudding. But that's kind of you to say. No, I got the beer belly definitely now. I used to have, like, if you go into my long form videos, you could see, like, pictures of me, like, 15 years ago, and I had the cum gutters. I was ripped. I was in really good shape. But since my ex, which was 7 years ago, I just let myself go to hell. I'm just like, yeah. Oh, you want that song? I'll do that after this. Kiss me beneath the green grass. Touch me. Oh, not there, that's my ass. Kiss me. Oh, you have really bad breath. Feel me. Oh, that's matchless. I know. Okay, we'll do the other one. I love tearing that song to bits. I got a couple of songs that I've been ripping to bits. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, corpses. I can do this one more time. Why not? I'm a fun guy. Or I try to be a fun guy. I enjoy my own company. Reaching for a graveyard on a dark and cloudy night. Thank God I brought a shovel, gonna get some tonight. This plot looks freshly planted, the flowers ain't dead. I'm digging up a lugger to bring back to my bed. With each piece of dust that I lift from the hole, I get more excited about a body that's cold. And I hope there are some maggots chewing holes through her skin. To add a little life when I stick it on in. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't smell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. I'm going back to the graveyard to do it again. I'll backdoor my lover back home in my house. There'll be remnants of the bowel when I pull it back out. Oh, her thing is kinda runny, no need for alarm. Or a moldy gray leg just fell off in my arm. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't smell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. And then back to the graveyard to do it again. Imagine that. You know I like them well done. When the skin is all black, I'll be counting the moments to the funeral day, so I can dig them back up and cart them away. Sing along if you know the words, children. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I'll never get caught and they never complain. Stop your whining, Dawson's Creek. You've been gone for a week now. I'm going back to the graveyard to do it again. Going back to the graveyard to screw it again. And there we have, that's The Corpse Fucker by Jan Goldstein. But one of my favorite songs to play, because it's so filthy. Filthy! Well, I wrote some. I've written some of the songs that I sing. That last one was from Jan Goldstein. He was a close. He was someone I was close to for a while, and then the Rodney Carrigan does Dear Penis. And then the Nymphomania song. Like, I try to keep them all, like, comedic and a little edgy. What was it? Someone was like, my ding-a-ling, I just gotta touch my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I just wanna touch my ding-a-ling. There's a whole bit of that. But ultimately, I'm trying to, make you guys chuckle and smile a little bit and laugh. And overall. Oh, the snappers are around in my feet. Oh, be careful of the snappers. Get off the internet, you old geezer. Are you coming to the tree? They say they hung a man there. They say he murdered 3. Strange things have happened. The stranger it would be if you met me beneath the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree? Hey, look, there's symbols in the chat, and it says one thing that I know about. Tiki Barber, Mr. Tiki Barber, who was a running back, halfback. What was he? He was just back from the pack attack. Bingus Bangus knows what I'm talking about. Well, some people I'm old. Some people go, oh, he doesn't even have his own teeth. Dude, no joke. I saw a fucking snapper last summer the size of my kitchen table. Well, she'd gotten around too much then. Oh, you're talking about an actual. Had horns on the spikes of his head over his evil-looking skin crawling. What the fuck is that? Former Giants running back Tiki Barber. BTO to answer your question, Seth. My name is Kevin G Nicholson. Kevin G Nicholson. You've never felt so much love, so much love, so much love. I'm broadcasting from Connecticut. It's a state in the upper northeast corner of the United States. United States. I just snorted through my nose. That cat picture will be on a shirt very, very soon. Actually, it was meant to go up last week, but hey, thank you very much for the bronze medal. I appreciate that. I believe they mean Morgan. Put that down for a second. Oh, I've been running off battery. I believe that's the one you're referring to, correct? I might be mistaken, but I think I might be mistaken. I don't know. This is right here. This is that says smile. Enjoy the process. the openness, the heartbeat, the touching, lick hungrily, starstruck, eagerly. She loves the cock. Actually, she loves my cock. Yes, let's do it now. I believe that's what that says right there. Grab. Well, you know, that's the. Yeah, so that's the nature of that. Yes. I'm sorry, was that over the top? I can never tell. Which one of these am I going to put in? Oh, do that one. The cat sitting on the chair one. Oh, you're talking about the wolves here. The ghost wolves. Kevin, you're built like a Greek god. You're referring to Hades from the Hercules cartoon, right? Wow, I've been going 2.5 hours. The wolves. Well, I'll put that one up. That one wasn't even supposed to go up, but I'll put it up now. Now that you said it. I don't know what I'm referring to. I'm a loser. You're not a loser. I'm a loser. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Who's your zaddy, Denise? What's my shirt? The one I'm wearing? This is from, I want to say, my 22nd album, Electric Euphoria. Available. That's in the t-shirt store. And that's, can you paint me like one of your French girls? I can indeed. I have done, seriously, if you guys like my art, there's a bunch of like my photography up in my long form videos. There's a lot of my art is up in my long form videos. Like, and I got a lot. So if you peruse that, I was a great photographer before these, and I'm still a decent photographer, but you got to use different equipment now. He is viewed as the Son of God, first creation of God, and the active agent in bringing about God's purpose. What is the shop for the shirts? I believe Chat Nightbot has been in the room. There's a link you can click, and then there's another link if you go to my page, to the Kevin G Nicholson page, or the Black Stripe Pro page. There's a button where you can hit, and that'll bring you to the store. Did you know that Jesus forgave, Kev? No, it was a jury of my peers that forgave me. No, they didn't forgive me. They said he didn't do it. That accusation was bullshit. You're free to go. Sorry to bother you, Mr. Nicholson. That's what I got. But yeah, and I mean, if I know you guys are actually looking at it, I'll keep putting more stuff up because I'm always creating. But Kayla Brasso said hi, said hi, said hi. I'm back, Jack. Well, it's good to see you again, Brentomania. I mean, it's nice to actually have you hanging around. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say those words easily. Dog lotion. Shrek's new. Tristan Thompson, dog lotion. I'm not quite sure what you mean by dog lotion, but is it good to see me, really? Yes, I'm always fond of having you. You're a participant. You've been very nice. I've never had a problem with you. And, we get the back and forth going on occasion. I mean, granted, I don't have very high, I like most people, unless you're a douchebag, and you haven't been a douchebag that I can recall. Although it is a little different because, like, even Denise is I've known her for a while now. But I'm closer to her than I would be with you because I've known her a little bit longer and I actually know what she looks like and stuff like that, despite the fact we never actually met in real life. And it's weird that there are like those tiers. Some people come in and they hang out for a long time and then disappear, and then other people come back, and it's been a very interesting experience growing this channel. Stop fucking smoking, dude. Do you ever get chest pains? Yes. And maybe. And maybe I'll stop smoking, but it ain't happening tonight. Got a like for the bow tie, just scrolling through. Oh, thank you, Kelsey. Appreciate that. It's kind of you to say. Oh, you're already going to school. All right. Well, learn a lot, grow, get smarter. Remember, keep me in your heart. I'll keep you in mine. Anything beyond that is probably illegal, but you know. Enjoy your day, Denise. She's in Wales, so she's across the ocean. 8:46 where she is. It's 12:46 where I am. It's after midnight here. Not Wales. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I was thinking Aspen. Turkey. Sorry. Sorry. She's in Turkey. My mistake. You get shortness of breath and dizziness, and feel heavy in the legs. Occasionally. Good evening, y'all. Sorry for the last comment. I had an ingrate in a squatted truck being a complete douche nozzle. Douche nozzle is a good terminology. I douche nozzle. I mean the words. Sparky in Rhode Island? Yes, Sparky's in Rhode Island. He will be in Rhode Island until Thursday, at least. So, what do you do for that? I haven't really done much. If I feel like if I feel too out of sorts, I'll pop some aspirin, but generally, nothing. See you, Kevy. Oh, my love, sweetheart. D minus what, 9 months and counting? He's not missing. He's where he wants to be. You like a douche nozzle up the rear? And some people like the old douche nozzle. I like the words douche nozzle. I like the vibes here, by the way. Well, thank you very much. I'm kind of laid back, man. You can make fun of me. You can, I'm just here to kind of hang out. That right there, that's the merch. If you hit the Nightbot link, I think that'll bring you to the thing. Just for the people who are asking. I can't believe I'm still going after all this time. Like, I am truly amazed. I've been going for what, 2.5 hours? I'm just joking. Don't worry. I know who my allies appear to be and who my enemies appear to be. Yeah. Can't click it? Really? Let's see if I can click it. I clicked it. Seemed to work all right. But maybe, I don't know. You can do it. You can do it all night long. Well, no. Gasp. I'm offended. Oh, no. Triggered. Trigger warning. Oh, no. Icy Mix. What's up, bro? How are you doing? I'm getting better. Got some marijuana in here. I got some beer in here. Got a smoke right there. Everything's good. Pretty young girl just left me to go to class. Not me personally, but now I'm suspicious of you. Oh. Nobody remembers or saw the comment of you apologizing for. Excuse me. Suspicious. Time for the second beer. There we are. I'm trying to power these down. There's a lot of people in this room. It amazes me. So any suggestions in regards to, like, I'm not going to have Sparky until Thursday. So if you guys got any suggestions in what you might, this is something that might be neat for me to do or for Kev to try. Now's a good time to like throw it in the back of my noggin here. That name, LOL Cool J, to be honest, it reminds me of the rapper. That's why it's funny. That's why it's brilliant. That's one of the first things that attracted me to LOL Cool J, is because it's, you know what I'm saying? Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman, like I'd like to meet, pretty woman. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll run that. I'll run that tomorrow. Wait a second. You could try to make me a mod. Why am I suspicious? We'll see. Sometimes you gotta take a chance, though. All right. We'll see what that does. I don't know. There you are. Let's see what you do. I've just handed you the loaded gun. Let's see what he does with the loaded gun. You're calling the trap. You can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Let's see how the snow looks now. Field trip. All right, I'll do that. Let's take a look. It's currently snowing here in Connecticut. Let's go take a look. Let's see. Roll the dice. All right. Yeah, it's collecting. It's collecting slowly, but it's collecting. And I don't know if you can see, the actual particles are coming down. Yeah, Wonderland was not a word I was going to use, but winter, definitely. Yeah. And if you guys want to know more about me, that's I used to be a dealer at Mohegan Sun, and that's my diploma, roulette. That was my dog. I loved my dog. And then we got save a tree, eat a beaver. And then we got movie and go finger puppet. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff there. And people have said that. I think they were talking about me, but I'm not quite sure. Right. My dog Well, my dog doesn't look like anything anymore. My dog passed, God, 20 years ago. I love that dog, though. I mean, it looks great. I'm glad I don't have to shovel. I get someone to shovel for me, so I'm off the hook for that. Thank goodness. It is a very cluttered room, but believe it or not, I know where everything is. So, dog looks like my Gramps when he had hair. That was Mike. That was an American Cocker Spaniel. He was a great dog. Peed on everything though. I mean, he could do all the tricks, but you just wanted to mark, and I couldn't bring myself to have him fixed because I felt bad. So I never had him. Never chopped his nuts off. It's funny because I like Jordan. I don't know if any of you know who Jordan Peterson is. He's a psychologist from Canada, and one of his things is you know, clean your room. If you can clean your room, maybe you can clean up your life, or vice versa. And and so I will go through this room and I'll try to straighten it up so there's a certain amount of order to it. And I think a lot of what he says is very sound. And I believe I've learned from him. I mean, granted, he does sound a little bit like a Canadian version of Kermit the Frog, but that's okay. That doesn't invalidate the intellect. He's not really though, and that's the funny part. And he says that when people, you know, people tend to throw him into the right, but he's just like going, no. He's just saying, no, you can't enforce speech one way or the other. The right can't do it. The left can't do it. You just can't say you have to say this or we're going to have you arrested because that's where you lose freedom altogether. Clean the room. Kermit the Frog here for Muppet News. Thank you, Flaming Straw. Appreciate that. This is stage one. I got the haircut. I got the super strong hair dye is going to turn all this white. And then on top of the white is going to go the indigo. But this is going to be stages as we get closer to Renaissance Fair season. Did I like the movie Mrs. Doubtfire? Robin Williams? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's not like, you know, Braveheart level, but that was a comedy. It was a comedy I liked. I loved Robin Williams. I cried when he died, like I knew him in real life. I never met him in real life. I'd never been to his show, but I felt like when he passed, like I cried. I literally cried. I was just like, wow. I never knew Robin Williams, but when he died, I started crying. It was the weirdest thing. Don't dwell, Kevin. Don't dwell. See, that's, yeah. See, that must have been cool. If you don't like Mrs. Doubtfire, you're a bad person. Oh, oh, what would Mrs. Doubtfire herself say about that? Oh, I'm not gonna have to watch that again so I can learn the accent. I know it was Scottish, Scottish grandmother. Mrs. Doubtfire is your now favorite YouTuber? If you don't like Mrs. Doubtfire, I'm gonna riot. Oh my goodness. Did you really? That one didn't hit me as strong. I was like, oh, that's sad, but it wasn't like I didn't feel like I knew Michael Jackson. I felt like somehow I knew Robin Williams despite the fact I had never seen him in real life. And that's kind of the way I feel about like a lot of the politics. I have to remind myself I've never met any of these people I'm seeing on my computer screen or on my phone screen ever in real life. And if I've seen you in real life, I believe you exist. Like even you guys, I suspect you exist, but I don't know for a fact. I have no empirical evidence that any of you are real. You could all be AI as far as I know. But, you know, just don't set your boobs on fire like this. I forgot about that scene. Yeah, and for the most part, most of them don't hit me, but that one hit me. I guess that about Anthony Bourdain. I didn't realize you. Oh, see, yeah, but I understand if you know him, if you actually met him in real life. Kevin, you got Betty Davis eyes. I'm pretty sure that's a song, and now I'm gonna have to. All in the name of tragedy. Life has a lot of tragedy in it, unfortunately. It's part of being alive. But I mean, look in the mirror every day and go, well, how have I handled the bullshit? I feel pretty good about how I've handled most of the bullshit. I can still look at myself pretty clearly in the mirror and go, you know what? I haven't done it all perfectly, but I handled myself well. But there's always going to be tragedy. There's always going to be another hurdle to overcome. There's always going to be more something to fight, something to, there's always something that comes up. Even if you think you got all your ducks in a row, one of those little fuckers is going to wander off. You know what I mean? Just when you think you got everything under control and things look stable, that's when something breaks on your car, or you have to get a new this or that, or somebody, you need to help somebody else out. You know what I mean? There's always something. So, but the question is, how do you hold yourself? How do you, how are you interacting with those? And so far, I've done a pretty decent job. I'm still here. I mean, not for too much longer, but I've been putting in a good run, from in my opinion. But again, true wisdom is knowing I'm an idiot. So, ah, let's take a look. Let me take a look at the. Wow, well, that's pretty good. How are we on this one? Done better, done worse. I got Milwaukee ice. Hold myself by the cross and my bootstraps. From your lips to God's ears, Brent Mania. But I mean, all of my choices aren't great. At least not from a health standard. You know what I'm saying? But here's hoping, because I'm hoping that I can. I think I got more stuff to create. That's the important thing. Is that as an artist, I want to build stuff. I want to make stuff that's new, and and being able to share that stuff with you guys is something I'm looking forward to. So I'm hoping that I get to do that. But we shall see. Um, uh, about the book, that's very, very plausible. I've been thinking about, especially with after going through the trial. There's a lot. I feel like I really want to get on. Sign my left back, Kevin. Okay, I don't believe you have pecs. I know for a fact I don't have pecs, so. ah, see, but that's the thing. There's no judgment from me on any of you guys. We're all doing the best we can, and I do appreciate the fact that you guys are sharing your time with me, hanging out with me, and just letting me go blah 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 blah. Because who the fuck am I? I'm just a dude. So it makes me very appreciative. And the fact that I have seen, there are a lot of good people out there too. Not everyone's an asshole. Free my guy, Kev. I was freed. They said not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. Every charge, right down the list, unanimously, everyone, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. It was bullshit. It never should have gone to trial. But in the end, it worked. You know what I mean? It did what it was supposed to do. It was like, no, this is bullshit. Send him on his way now. I share my drugs with you. Do ladies like gummies as well? I can't speak to ladies in general. I know I like gummies on occasion, especially for sleeping. For going back to sleep, like if I wake up early in the morning and I have gummies available, I'll take the gummies and I'll go right back into sleep and it'll be comfy. But I can't do that if I don't have gummies. What did you do? I was falsely accused by an ex's kid. She was like, he did stuff. And I'm like, that's bullshit. She said, no, he did stuff. Why would I lie? And then I listed the reasons and they went, well, those are good reasons, but now we gotta arrest you anyway. All it takes is an accusation for someone to get arrested in the United States anyway. You don't need probable cause, which was a surprise to me because I figured you would need some empirical evidence to have someone arrested, but that's not the way it works. From anyone's accusation, you can get arrested. That bar is very low. Getting, uh, getting that through a court and being pronounced guilty is a completely different thing. That the bar is much higher there, and thank goodness. But it sucked. It really did suck going through that, especially considering this is the nurturing scorpion things I was talking about earlier. I was very kind to that kid, and I was very kind to her mother, and but they decided they were going to steal from me. They decided they were going to just like completely disrespect me and hit me, and I was just like, you got to get out. There comes a line, and once they cross that line, once they start disrespecting you and start thinking of you as a resource rather than a human being, it's time to get out. That's what the title would probably be. Don't nurture scorpions. If I was going to write a book. All right, Glitch Rudy. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did. I look forward to seeing you in the future. And yeah, it sucked that I had to go through it, but I'm still here. I handled myself well through it. I didn't back down when I was bullied, and that's a good reason to be single, because it's really slid too much in favor of the accusation rather than what actually works for society. But one of the things that got me through that whole trial, even when hope is meager, it's never mere. And so long as you're able to keep even that tiniest glimmer of hope in your heart, then you can keep moving forward. And that helped me move forward. That helped my mother move forward. That helped. And hopefully that you guys keep that in mind too. And perhaps it'll help you guys go forward. But with that, although this is a terrible thing to go out on, but it's time. Yeah, I've been going about 3 hours. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. I'll be back again tomorrow evening. Yeah, Saran, I'm kind of there with you, but again, so long as even if there's a little tiny bit of hope, that means you could still possibly feel love for somebody. You know what I mean? Because to keep yourself from feeling love for someone is one. I mean, you can be careful and but don't deny yourself that if you can help it. But it does take a while. Anyway, everything's gonna be fine. Remember, even if hope is meager, it is never mere. With that, Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Night.